Hi, this is day 5 of Equity Empires Bootcamp. Today we're going to be teaching break of structures in the market. And we've gone over so far candlesticks, discipline, trend, prop firms as well. So today we are going back on the charts. We'll be explaining what a change in character is, how you should be using it, and that's basically most likely, yeah, that's really what today's video is going to be about. We're going to be on that topic today. It's a very, very quick topic to go about because there's not much to it. It's very simple if you use it correctly and if you can actually plot it out in your chart. So, if you've gone to our Discord and you've watched our videos, right? We've gone over the basics. We've gone over day 1, which is just how to get started. Day 2 is discipline. Day 3 was trend, okay? Now, trend is going to be important in change of characters because this is what you're going to be using to identify your change of characters, right? So if I go to the chart, all a change of character is this, okay? If I go here, I'm going to bring out my path tool so it's easier to see, okay? I'm going to give you an example, okay? Remember how we talked about higher high, lower highs, all that, right? We talked about all that good stuff, okay? Okay? So we're currently on an upward trend, so I'm going to make this green. I'm going to get like a dark green. So this is an upward trend, right? If price decides to go lower than this would be our change of character if it holds, okay? It'd be a change of character if it holds. Basically, all a change of character is, it's a shift in the market. You can also call it a market structure shift, but I call it a change of character because all it is it's just identifying that the market is starting to change directions, right? So we go here. We're still green, right? Oh, look at this. We go higher. Actually, no, we're supposed to go lower on this, actually. Just want to give a real example, right? Oh, but look at that. Price decides to sweep through this with a hold. We'll say that this is a strong hold, right? Okay. So where would our entry be if we're going to look for shorts? Because imagine like this, right? The market is now in a seller control position, okay? The market is controlled by sellers, and it could even be controlled by more sellers if we have an SMT diversion. But we're going to get onto that video probably next week. We'll get onto SMT divergence. So if we're going to go for a short position, where should we enter? Should we enter it at the top here? Should we enter it in the middle here? Or be the best optimized entry for a trade like this, right? Well, your best bet depends on what time frame you're on. Your best bet would be right here. Short position here, stop loss at the previous high. We'll say the previous high here, and then take profit at the low. Obviously, this is a very unrealistic, change of character. But we'll just say, actually, we'll say previous low is all the way down here. So take profit at the previous low. Okay, and we're saying that this is on the 1-minute chart, right? So you're basically looking for price to do something along like this, right? You want to wait for price to come back up, right? And to not to fill you, but you want to see it to come back up. You won't be in this position yet, okay? Once price decides to come back up, you want to see a newer low be made, and then from there, you'd be in your position once price goes below the change of character, which is right here. This is your CHoCH. We'll make it black. Okay, it's black, and then we do this. And then from here, you would set your take profits. TP1 would be at the previous low. So you look for price to sweep this low. Once it does that, you're good to move stop loss to the previous high. Once you keep on seeing price move down further and further, that's basically what you'd be looking for. Something along those lines. Okay. Now, how does this look in a real, how does this look like in a real market scenario, okay? How does that look like in a real market scenario? Well, I'm going to show you, okay? Today, especially, you also have to use the higher time frames on this because I also talked about trend on the higher time frame and how that's also very important. So we go to the 5-minute, right? 5-minute, we can definitely tell it's on an upward trend, right? You can see, I'm just going to do a visual example here. Higher high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, right? That is a visual example of what it's doing, okay? Currently on an upward trend, right? Yeah, here. Actually, more so here. Yeah, that's where it's going to really be, okay? So, what I'm saying, you would basically be looking for shorts. If price decides to go below 21,220.25. That's where you're going to look for shorts, right? So we cross below, okay? We cross below on the 5-minute. The 5-minute has a retrace back up into the 234.25 level, right? Okay? Once price does that, you would have a short position preset at your entry, which would be our change of character. Your stop loss would be at the previous high, which is that previous green, that green candle, and that is right. What is that? That is 234.5, right? Your take profits would be set. TP1 would be set at the low, the previous low, which is here, as you see it due to this 5-minute. That's TP1. TP2 would be set at the next previous low, which is here on this 5-minute. TP3 would be set at the next 5-minute low, which is all the way down here. I'll bring this out. That gets hit. And then your last and final take profit would be here at the very, very low. Okay? And has that been seen yet? No. So technically this play is still valid because we are currently on a downward trend, right? The only time that you get out of this trade is if price decides to hold and break above. What's that? That is, can't even see. 121.25. If price breaks above that, you are looking good to close your shorts for profit, and then you would look for this to break above. So let me do this. You look for this to break above, have it return back into this, and then break higher. And your long position, like I said, would be here. Stop loss would be at the previous low, and basically I'm saying that this is going to be previous low. Take profit would be at the previous high, which is all the way at this 4-hour high, right here. So it's a 5-hour trade. That's all a change of character is. So this would be a downward change of character, because one, we are breaking into the downside, right? Now what does an upside change of character look like? Well, we're going to ignore this. This is a news candle, okay? So if we zoom in all the way back to here, this candle is all news. This is a news candle 110%. And we do have one at 8:30 later today. And I will be trading that live in the Discord. So an upwards break of structure. Oh, here's a perfect example right here. This 5-minute high gets taken out. Okay? This is where I would use, this is a riskier trade because honestly, it's realistically right here. That's your change of character. Price breaks below it. I meant breaks above it, my bad. Breaks above it, so you'd look for your long entry here, right? Would you set it here? No, you'd wait for a retest. So you want to make sure, basically, all I'm saying is this, when it gets taken out, it's stopping out all the short positions, and then you're going to see a lot of buy orders start to come in here, right? Okay? So the buyers would be here. Their stop losses will be at the previous 5-minute low, which is right here, usually. Price runs down to there, right? But then it retraces right back into your entry, and you can see TP1, which is here, right? That's TP1. TP2, which is here. And then TP3, which is kind of a long shot. It's all the way up here. Now, does this trade ever get stopped out? Let's find out. You do not get stopped out on the trade. You would have been exactly, I'll tell you how close you would have been stopped out. If you would have held through all of this momentum. You would have a stop loss of $10 would have saved you on this trade. So if you had your stop loss exactly where I had mine, right? Even if you had it at the exactly at the low, you still wouldn't have been stopped out. Because price never ran to that, right? But, like I said, TP2 got hit. Whenever I'm up TP2, my stop loss is usually moved to break even. And then from there, I set my stop loss usually to take profit 1. So, that should give you an idea. But yeah, no, this trade would have hit if you would have held all of it for a max take profit. And if you didn't have to, your take profit, if you would have kept your take profit here and your stop loss here, yes, you would have been saved. Only thing that saved you though is news, and that is something that you shouldn't be holding through. Like the news saved you, okay? And that's change the character dumbed down to a very simplified form. You could use it on the 1-minute. All you just need is like I said, you just have to be a trend change. And that will wrap up today's video because, like I said, it's very short and sweet. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, I very recommend you guys to join the Discord because we are teaching up till Friday for free. We are doing live VCs every day up till Friday for free. And I highly recommend you guys take advantage of these free videos because this is free for now. Once Friday comes around, we are going officially private and we will have all of our videos be made and ready to go for our live members. So, yeah.